Okay, it says I'm live. Thought I'd kick off a few minutes early. No point in waiting around. You guys may have noticed I had a video up on the main channel today, and put up another racing video earlier of a race I did a few days ago at Bathurst, and now the stream. So might be hitting a bit of a record today. 3 videos in one day. But you know, it's how it rolls. May not be able to do much over the next few days. Got a guy at work who's on a week's leave, and going to be filling in for him for the week, so I'm going to be working every day for the next week. I'll probably still get on here and do some streaming though. G'day Bender, how you going? Wow, 13-hour day chew. That's pretty full on, man. Pretty full on. Alrighty, so as you can see, I've got Content Manager up on the screen. I'll just get it up on the screen in front of me. So, as the title says, 60 laps. I've got opponent strength at absolutely 100%. I've got the opponent aggression at absolutely 100%. I've got a drive-through penalty for a jump start. I've got penalty switched on. I've basically made it as full on as it can possibly be. I'm starting last. I've got the opponents at the maximum, 22 other cars. I'm actually going to set up a little bit of pit strategy with this one. Let's kick it over and get it happening. Been really enjoying the Ferrari GT2, so I'm going to stay in that car again. Just waiting for Assetto Corsa to load. I'd be pretty confident it's up on screen, but of course I'm going to check. Just hang on. I can see that it is. We're all good. So, alrighty. So I'm going to fill up with fuel. I may just get to the end without needing to refuel. But for pit, I'm going to go across to pit strategy, which I don't know that you guys have seen me call up before. You can do some of the things beforehand. For pit stop number 1, you can set, I believe, up to 3 pit stop strategies before you even start to race. I'm pretty sure I'm starting on mediums. I'm going to stay on mediums. When I do pit stop, rather than do this while I'm driving, I'm going to set this up now. The fuel, sorry, I'm going to just set that for 30 litres. Just let me go back to fuel. So 110, so I'm going to add, I probably don't need to, but again, to be on the safe side, I'm going to add 40 when I do stop, so it'll do all of that automatically. I won't have to do it mid-race. Okay, let's see how we can do at absolute full difficulty, full aggression. I need to be careful here. Let's do it. Can you hear me, Jim?
Yes, I can hear you. 60 laps. Green, green, green.
Set the sky for overcast, so it's not too glary, middle of the day. I'm just going to take it easy here, not crash into anyone.
Car left. Clear left.
Thought I was going to claim a position there before Mr. Slow spoilt it for me.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Pretty full on and risky, but I did it anyway.
On your right.
What?
Car right. He's still there. Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right.
Oh, that's one position, Jim. So it's this right-hand sweeping bend down here you really have to watch out for. It's actually about the most dangerous corner on the track.
Left side. He's still there. Clear left. Come on, Gary. Nicely done. Labordet is now in the lead.
Not quite close enough then.
The 21st. Left side. On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
You always say that, Jim.
Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Nicely done.
It was, Jim, it was.
Car left. Clear left. The leader has just done a 127.64. New fastest lap for Kochi, 127.38.
I'm trying really hard here not to hit anyone and not get hit. Not get pushed from behind if I can help it.
P19.
You guys have seen that happen to me plenty of times. Try not to, duck up inside guys in places where I shouldn't really. Nice, I like it.
Car left. Still there.
Whoop.
Clear left. Well done, Gary. Good pass. Eyes front.
I really want to try one win this one, Jim.
B18.
Whoa. He's right behind me.
Car right, clear right. On your left. He's still there. Clear left.
Oh.
Fucking come on, you nailed him.
Yeah, a little bit of push and shove though, Jim.
Labordette is now leading.
Oh,
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
yeah, but I didn't get a penalty, Jim, so...
B17. Alright, Gary, the next car is Yoda.
Yoda.
Reeling, car left. You're in the middle. Clear right.
Oh,
Clear all
overshot
round.
it again, Jim.
Good pass. Eyes front. Right side. Right side's clear.
Quite sure why those guys are going into the pit so early, but I'm good with it.
Okay, Gary, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. P10.
That was nice.
P9.
So obviously got guys going into the pit early. Again, I'm not quite sure why, but... instead of going around this bend in fourth here because I'm close to a guy, it's going to go around in
left
third.
side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Laps is leading the race.
So I'm going to try and get this guy after the Ayrton Centre chicane.
E9.
Which is this one here.
The next car is Kramer.
Oh, it's not going to happen.
Left side, clear left.
And again, I'm going to try and get this guy after this bend.
Car left. Still there, clear left. Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Oh,
Car right.
yeah, you go
Right
into the
side's
pit,
clear.
mate.
P5.
Can you hear me, Jim?
Okay, Gary. Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm asking him because I had another bloody microphone fail last night, but it wasn't through the cable being like jiggly before. It was some genuine fuck up with the system.
Labordet is pitting.
Well, that's good news, Jim. Just coming up to the pit, so I'll gain another place, I guess. Although, with all these guys pitting now,
The next car is Greensmith.
and me pitting later, it can turn out to be a thing. Oh, I'm in first, Jim. Says I'm 12 seconds ahead. What's the gap behind, Jim?
14 seconds.
Oh, even better. So I've discovered, you know, I was talking to you guys, or did the stream about upgrading the graphics to 1.75. I've discovered that some of the tracks don't work in 1.75, so there will be times I'll have to switch back to 1.60. Nordschleife, for example, doesn't work in 1.75. can't have that. And that thing I said about having post-processing switched off. If you don't have post-processing switched on when you're in version 1.6, everything's pretty dark. So I have to remember at those times when I do switch it over to switch over post-processing as well. Shut up and drive, Gary. Anyway, I haven't quite got my degree in driving graphics rocket science yet, but I'm getting there. Oh boy, you really have to judge that corner. One mistake and you're full-kid.
Seen a bit of wear all round.
Yep. What's the gap behind, Jim?
16 seconds. You're now in the lead.
The idea is to get so far ahead that when I do hit stop, it doesn't matter anymore because I'm too far ahead. Oh, that was nice. I guess the idea with trying to get a win out of this race too is
You're leading.
that I'm set to 100% difficulty. So if I can beat all comers with the game set as hard as it can possibly be. Guy ahead of me down here. It's got to be a back marker of some sort.
You're in the lead.
Oh, nearly got into a slide. Well, I did get into a slide, but managed to save it. behind Jim?
21 seconds.
That's what it says. Coming up to the end of lap 15, a quarter of the way done. No major catastrophes yet.
You're leading.
Gear work and speeding up and slowing down to be done on this course, particularly around terraces there. I see a couple of guys in front of me now, Jim. Or should I say behind me? About a quarter of my fuel, and I'm just over a quarter of the way through the race. Again, provided the tyres hold up, I might not actually need to stop. How's my fuel, Jim?
Should be about 54 laps of fuel left, 1.6 litres per lap.
Okay, well that kind of indicates that I will make it to the end.
Car left. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear left. In the lead.
What's the gap behind Jim?
24 seconds.
Oh, a bit of a graphic stall. Graphics stall, I better check. Can you hear me, Jim?
I can hear you.
A bit of traffic coming up, Jim. perfect through there, Jim, that time. Danger time, got to be careful here, Jim. Just going to back off a bit, Jim.
Car left. Clear left. Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
Waiting for my moment, Jim. Waiting for my moment.
You're now in the lead. Left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
I thought about trying to duck on the inside of that guy there or that corner. I thought, no, hang on.
You're in the lead. Car left. Clear left.
I've got this other guy right behind me. I don't want to get pushed.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Oh.
That's barely a scratch. Just ignore it. Left side. Clear left.
Alright, so we're more than a third of the way through, Jim.
Keep pushing. You're now in the lead.
Oh, we might get him here, Jim. No, not quite. this time, Jim. This time we're going to get him.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Right, one more. Jim, get some open road.
Okay, Gary, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. You're leading.
Not thinking about the lap times at all, Jim.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. He's still there.
Oh, fuck, I thought I had him.
He's still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. On your right. Clear right.
Because then I thought, oh, am I going to get a penalty? Am I going to get a penalty? But I didn't, which is good. I mean, I'm not going to lose a place to these guys or anything.
You're in the lead.
Oh, not close enough. Yeah, I need to back off, and unfortunately, yeah, and let him go. That worked out better.
Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Oh, he gave me a little push, Jim.
You're now in the lead.
Oh, that was nice, Jim. That was nice. So was that. So was that. And that. On this one as well, Jim. Anything in the 127s, I'm doing pretty good. Well, oh, there was nearly a wall there. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
We don't have that data.
Oh, yeah, of course not. What's the gap behind, Jim?
31 seconds.
My apologies, Jim. I apologise humbly for, wasting 1.3 seconds of your precious time, Jim. Another car ahead of me, Jim. Behind me, I should say.
You're now in the lead.
Yeah, you guys might notice I've got a little niggling cough today, and what it is I've actually stopped smoking completely. And because what I would do is 80% vape and 20% smoke, even though I've been vaping for a couple of years. But for the last, I'm on my second day now of not smoking at all. I think that's what's doing it. That's okay. It'll wear off. Get used to it. What will I spend all the extra money on? Not that I've got fuck all money. It's one of the reasons why I'm not smoking at all. My bank balance is drastically it's getting into danger level, really, to be honest.
You're in the lead.
So it's going to be, pretty tight for the next fortnight, because it didn't work many days in this last fortnight. I certainly don't make anything out of YouTube anymore. Another couple of laps to go, Jim, and we'll be at the halfway mark. It's kind of the YouTube thing's a bit of a catch-22 situation, I was making less videos. It wasn't paying anyway, but then of course further to that it's not paying because I'm not making as many videos. But it's all good. I don't say it much, but I really appreciate those that have contributed on either Patreon or Subscribestar, or probably even better, directly through PayPal. Subscribestar, I've noticed, are starting to charge a pretty hefty commission on payments. Every time they pay you, they want $35. I think, fucking hell. And we're talking like, it used to be, when they were trying to attract business, they charge you $2. So it's gone from $2 to $35, which, I think, hang on guys, that's a bit rich, isn't it? If it had gone from $2 to $5 or $7, I would have gone, yeah, all right.
You're now in the lead.
I don't know, it just smacks a bit of opportunistic greed. And you guys know me, I mean, we all need money, but money's never been the number one thing for me. Probably why I haven't got much, but I've got enough to own a fucking awesome driving setup, which is more than Geordie's fans can say. He's still living at home with mummy and daddy. Alright, coming up to the end of lap 30, Jim, we're almost at the halfway mark. Imagining things, or did I just hear something go a bit kaboom in the car there? I heard some sort of exhaust backfire that I don't normally hear.
You're in the lead.
It's the one good thing about sequential gearboxes, you can't accidentally change it from fifth into second. Probably not going to blow up the gearbox. That car in front of me is a Ferrari, Jim, and so is the car in front of him. And, the car that's behind the car that's in front of me, that's also a Ferrari, Jim.
You're leading.
Well, Jim, this whole process certainly takes a lot of concentration. You just, you can't stop being alert the whole time. All right, we're going to back off here a bit, Jim. That's why we backed off, Jim,
left.
so that we could do that.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
44 seconds. You're leading. Car left. Still there. Still there. He's still there.
Whoa. Oh,
Still there.
you dog.
He's still there. Still there.
Oh,
Still
me
there.
again, Jim. He's
Clear left.
trying to ruin my race. Oh, missed it by millimetres then, Jim. I don't think I've hit a single fence yet, Jim. It's pretty surprising.
You're now in the lead. Car left. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear left. Car right. Right side's clear.
Must be right behind me then, Jim, if that's the case.
Left side. Clear left.
So you guys probably notice here with shader patch 1.75, when you got guys behind you, that sort of, you know, you get that sort of whole light thing in the car. Like there, you can really tell that there's a guy behind you, which is yeah, a really good thing.
You're in the lead.
More traffic up ahead, Jim. What's the gap behind now, Jim?
46 seconds.
Well, I thought for sure I was going to get in trouble with YouTube for today's video, because, you know, you have to tick if you're a content creator, you know, but if you're just a viewer, you don't know. You have to tick all of these boxes now and say that you're not talking about this and
You're in the lead.
Grossing sensitive subjects, and is your video suitable for monetization? And yep, they completely let it through. I didn't even get any copyright violations or anything for using news footage. Anyway, we'll see what, 12 hours time, that might all change, but at least when I put it through it was alright. Now, if I had made this for more than 60 laps, I reckon I would have needed to refuel for sure. I'm a little bit under half.
You're now in the lead.
Let's ask Jim the question. How's my fuel, Jim?
We estimate 35 laps remaining on this tank. 1.5 litres per lap.
So that news article I put up at the end of the video, someone just sent that to me yesterday. Delta Good Strain, she sent it to me actually.
You're leading.
So not only does she actually sing fantastically, and but you know she's also believes in the message of that song. So she's got a young child that she doesn't want vaccinated. But yeah, that news article. These people are sick. Jail time for falsifying, you know, or possible jail time for falsifying your vaccination passport. I think, as the example I said is what, you know, you want to go into KFC and buy a fucking Zinger burger, and
on your left.
It's the whole thing's just so
Still
fucking
there.
crazy.
Clear left.
And again, you know, they only say putting the community at risk, but they never say how or why. Again, in the video I talked about, you know, you want to get on a plane and you're not vaccinated. Oh.
Clear right.
And what, you know, what's the issue? You're going to give.
You're leading.
You're going to give vaccinated people COVID, are you? So it doesn't make any sense. And now you've got, I think yesterday was another day like last week where, what? Neutral, what am I doing? Half the people that died were bloody double vaccinated people. I mean, I understand the thing where they say, you know, it's 80% effective, and so it's not guaranteed 100% that it's going to vaccinate you, but Jesus Christ, there seems to be a pretty high percentage of people where the vaccine isn't even working on them.
Car left. Clear left.
It almost makes you wonder, is that the primary purpose of the vaccine, to vaccinate you? Or is it something else? Again, I see a lot of this as, it's like, you know, they don't care if they shoot fucking lolly water into your veins as long as they get you to comply.
You're in the lead.
And these fucking dobbing a neighbour types and think they're fucking superior because they're vaccinated and unvaccinated people are criminal and scums. Well,
Clear left side.
Fucking
Clear
hold
left.
one of these cunts down and inject them with bleach. See how they fucking like being injected with something that they don't approve of. injected against their will. Fucking clowns. Is that what we've become? Is it a nation of fucking dobbers? Let me say it now. You people are fucking sick. You're sick. You're like, as I said in the video, you're the worst aspects of Nazism and Stalinism combined. What the fuck is wrong with you people? And then you got these types that basically,
you're now in the lead,
have this attitude of if you didn't get vaccinated and you get COVID, that you don't deserve medical treatment because you didn't get vaccinated.
Clear left.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Karen, overweight Karen, when you develop type 2 diabetes, you don't deserve any medical fucking help because you gave diabetes to yourself because all the fucking cheesecake you ate. And
your tyres are all looking a bit worn.
when you have a heart attack, you don't deserve any medical help for your heart attack because you're fucking heartless.
Car left.
I'm having a great time overtaking these guys. Talking at the same time.
Still there. Clear left. Left side.
Oh!
Clear left.
Oh, that's the closest I've come, Jim.
You're in the lead.
When I first came to visit Perth from the eastern states, one of the things that made me fall in love with the place was that it seemed very like middle Australia, like the Australia I grew up in. You could walk down the street, people would actually say good day, rather than, oh, have you got $2? Oh, fuck off. Get a fucking job, like I have to. And you know, to me, in lots of ways, it brought back the whole Australia's a beautiful place thing, unlike Sydney. Australia's a beautiful place, unlike Sydney. Yeah, no, that still makes sense. And yeah, it's pretty cool over here because we don't have lockdowns. And you know, I'm sure McGowan had pat himself on the back, and because of his lockdown strategy. It's pretty much got fuck all to do with it. The main reason is because Perth is the most geographically isolated city in the world, and because everybody thinks that we're 20 years behind, because in some ways we are.
You're leading.
Not many, you know, not many people interested in coming here anyway. It's a kind of a bit of it's actually a really beautiful place. Most of it isn't covered in graffiti and shit. They don't build, generally speaking, they don't build bloody 9-story high apartment blocks, right, you know, within fucking 4 inches of your fucking house. Everything's spaced out a bit better.
Car left. Clear left.
I actually really enjoy overtaking people on that bend, getting just in the right position to get them as you come out of that bend on Jack Brabham Straight. I know you guys are putting your comments about the backs and the whole COVID thing in the chat.
You're now in the lead.
While I drive, even though I can't see any of it. Can you hear me, Jim?
All right, Gary. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good. I'm not just talking to no one. That's a good thing to know. I'm pretty sure now I've got enough fuel to get to the end of this race. My tyres feel okay. What's the gap behind, Jim?
47 seconds.
And I'm almost a minute ahead of anyone else. It's going well.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
It's funny about the colour yellow when you. Oh, it's. Most things that. Some people it's their favourite colour. I think my daughter says it's her favourite colour. But. I don't know, you see yellow on a lot of things and it's not that spectacular. Whereas you see it on a racing car, it just looks fucking amazing. Particularly if there's some black in there, yellow and black on a car, it just looks great. Alright, back off a bit, Gary, back off a bit, give yourself some space. That's the way.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Whoa, almost went too wide.
You're in the lead.
Anyway, so where was I before about, it was about, what Australia is like these days and the Australia I grew up in, and I don't know, I've lost a lot of faith in the future and all of that. I've been making a video, I've been thinking about making a video why Boomer is better. If I am a boomer like Geordie's
You're now in the lead.
like to say I am. I agree it's probably more of a mindset than a distinct
Car left.
I'm actually more Gen X than...
He's still there.
Whoop.
He's still there. Clear left.
He's pushing me, Jim. But he born in 63, and I think colloquially, boom is supposed to end in 64. So I'd be a very, very, very young boomer, very late boomer. I was a boomer. I'm really glad I lived in the time that I did, and that's what I'm thinking about making the video about. You know, what do you got now? You got bloody consent. Well, you haven't quite got consent forms, but you know, the whole thing. When I was in my 20s, in the 80s and that, women were actually like females and they were sexy. And they didn't have stupid fucking Karen attitude to everything, and they were still free to do what they wanted. They could work in whatever profession they wanted or whatever. And the, you know, the sexual liberation thing and everything had matured by the 80s, and you could certainly, you know, you could go and watch and listen to stupid Rodney Rude jokes, and nobody got offended, and if they did get offended, they had to fucking put up with it. They had to have some resilience. And there was actually humour. Actually had a laugh.
Still there. Still there.
And now,
still
you know,
there. Clear left.
We just wanted to party and have fun. Now they want to be a fucking activist. Ugh. And if you regretted having sex, it was regretting having sex. It wasn't rape.
Car left.
I'm pretty close to that guy then, Jim.
Left side.
It's okay.
Still there. He's still there. Clear left.
And then there's the thing about how, you know, people from my generation, you actually had to learn how to read and write and you know, do mathematics by hand, you know, without calculators, and now they're not even required to learn how to fucking spell anymore. People of our age, we were born after the big world's conflicts.
You're leading.
And so we lived in the, you know, the most privileged and longest time of peace ever. Now, whilst the kids today are living in relative peace still, it's not shaping up that it's going to stay that way. Another big world conflict could be just around the corner at any minute. And then, of course, because they don't know anything about neo-Marxism or the Russian Revolution or Stalinism or Leninism.
Car left.
They completely don't get it about the
Still there.
The mistakes of history that they're
Still there.
already repeating.
Clear left.
And that's basically what's going on in Australia now. It's not conspiracy theory stuff to say that there's a communist takeover happening. You know, all the COVID stuff just falls nicely into all the things that communists want to achieve. Whoa! Like, you know, it's painted as really compassionate. The moratorium on rent things, you know, and people that are financially struggling, who don't, you know, rent relief, or the people that own houses can't kick them out. So, you know, you work. It's basically destruction of private ownership. You can't collect rent from people because you're breaking the law for wanting people to actually pay their fucking rent in a house that they, you know, that you rent them. It's your house, but you still have to pay the mortgage to the bank. They're not going to let you off the hook, right? And a lot of that's going on really badly in America. It's going to come here as well. And then, of course, with businesses being closed, it's not, well, just missed it. It's not Coles where thousands of people go every day and nobody gets COVID. It's, you know, it's the small business thing where they're the guys that are going under. And the Amazons and the Facebooks and the Twitters and the big supermarket chain, they're doing just fine. They're doing better than ever. Everything that's centralised.
You're leading.
And then surveillance, control, identity politics.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
All the stuff that Stalin and Mao did. They go on about fascism. They don't fucking know the first thing about it. They don't know the meaning of the word. They don't know what it's morphed into in the modern sense. And they don't understand that if you follow the roots of fascism, it always has its origins in leftism.
There. On your left.
They actually think fascism is
Still there.
A right-wing idea. No, it's not.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
What's the gap behind you?
46 seconds.
Well, I'm not getting further and further ahead. That's probably because of all the yabbering I'm doing, but
you're now in the lead. Left side. Clear left.
Fuck, I love overtaking cars on that corner when I can. What's the gap behind you?
45 seconds. Car left. Clear left.
Because I'm the only car on the track that doesn't have his headlights on. So when you see all that light reflecting around, again, it's that good indicator that, you know, it's someone that's right behind you. That's with my headlights on.
Your lap time was 1:27.10.
I'm starting to wonder if the tyres are starting to go a bit, but I've only got 6 laps to go, so I'm not going to worry about it. The Democratic Socialist German Workers' Party, that's what they were called. Socialist. I don't know if you guys have Netflix or you've seen it. You have to read it, most of it in subtitles, but yeah, you should watch the Cuba Libre story series. You get a pretty frightening jab of realism about socialism.
Left side. Still there. Still there.
Don't
Still
touch
there.
me, dude.
Clear left.
I'm not any sort of, vehicular hermosex or anything. Don't touch me. Right, 5 to go, Jim.
You're leading. Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Beep beep. It's downshift protection. Stop it fishtailing.
That lap was a 1:28.00.
to go behind, Jim?
48 seconds.
To go, Jim. Laps to go, or 2.5 laps to go in open road, Jim. No one in front of me. Alright, last lap I actually got into the 126s. Is there 126.8? That is actually fast, because 128's good, 127 is fast, and 126 is really fast.
Come on, Gary, 2 to go. Stay focused. We can win this. We're currently setting the pace.
You mean I'm even the fastest car on the track? I did a 126 again, Jim. Must be getting light on fuel, that's what it is. Seconds ahead I am, Jim, with 1 lap to go. I can just take it easy. I've smashed it. I've smashed it, Jim.
1 more lap, you're P1. You've just done a 127.61.
Well, I'm pretty happy, Jim. Full difficulty, full aggression, full everything, as hard as the game can possibly be. You see the 4X signs there. What's the old joke? Why do Queenslanders call their beer 4X? Because they can't spell beer. Sort of joke only Aussies appreciate. Actually, come to think of it, I think even foreigners would get that one.
Nice one, Gary. Great win. You deserved that today.
I did, Jim. I did deserve it indeed. And there we go. Back in the pit. So that's sort of the flashing light thing must be part of 1.75 because it never used to happen. All right, so we never even had to use our pit stop. Groovy. Is it going to let me out? Go on. Oh, this is the first time in 1.75 it hasn't let me out just straight away. Oh, there we go. All right, now, I'm not sure if you guys can see this window. Let's have a look. You can't, but let's get it up on screen. Content manager. So, that, no. This, yes. But it still doesn't show the window that I'm looking at. Let's have a look. Window title must be same type. No. What about this setting? No. Oh, never mind. It's the window that shows all the race results and lap times and all that sort of stuff. Doesn't matter. Okay. Quick look in chat. You guys have been having a good old say there. Yep. Especially yourself there, Chew. Nice, Australia. Oh, I was almost trying to come up with a name for the video today that was sort of along those lines, Chew. Yeah, you know, some combining of the word Australia with, you know, how things have degenerated and that so quickly. McGowan is just as evil as the rest of them. Yeah, maybe more so. Yep. Premier and making himself treasurer, dictator. Didn't know about that one, but oh yeah, because I was saying before about McGowan and yeah. He won in a landslide over here, like the historically biggest ALP margin ever, and this incredible amount of political power, and he did it on people over here really loving that he locked everyone out, and so we didn't get COVID over here because he was really fast to lock everyone out. But again, that's the restriction of freedom of movement. Now, one of the issues with that is it's going to get in sooner or later. And for that reason, when it comes to Western Australia, it might end up being pretty bad. I know that if you catch it over there, it's the same as catching it over here. But again, there's a lot to be said about herd immunity and letting it naturally run through the population and getting it out of the way as quickly as possible. Again, 99% of people are going to be sick for a week and that's it. And then after that, they're going to be naturally immune to COVID. So there's, you know, people that get sick from it a second time. It does happen, but it's pretty rare. Just about every type of influenza or SARS type virus that's out there. I mean, you know, it's some sort of relative to the flu, isn't it? Most people won't develop it again, and most people will be immune from it once they've had it. Natural immunity here now. Yeah, lots of people, natural immunity here now. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Fear. That's what it's all about. To fear. And, you know, I mean, I think about it and I think, well, you know, am I being naive to not be that afraid of it? am I in the vulnerable? Am I really in the vulnerable category? Coming up for 60 years old. Another year and a bit to go before I hit the big six. But anyway, guys, that was drive was a lot of fun. That was the only drive I intended to do this evening. I know it went on for a while, 60 laps, the endurance type ones do. But again, I enjoy both types of races, the ones that are over in 8 or 10 laps and get the job done fast. But I enjoy the endurance ones as well because they're a test of your endurance. Yeah, well, that's the thing too. In many ways, I'm not afraid of it, kind of at all. In some ways, I mean, nobody wants to get sick, but in some ways, I just think, well, fucking bring it on. Bring it on. And then I can have it over and done with in a week, and then from then on, I'm immune. I don't have to, I won't have to do the stupid fucking passport shit. Anyone that bails me up on the street, I go, no, too late, buddy. I've already had it. So, isn't that the theory then, that if you've had it, they can't stop you from doing stuff? But yeah, yep. Good old COVID. And look, the other thing I was probably going to say about that was, nobody wants to die, but we're all going to die eventually. And some of us have died young, and some of us haven't barely or even been given a chance at all. So even if I went, before I go, and I've thought a lot about this over the last few years as I get older, and I'm not trying to make this a boastful thing. I really feel inside myself that I have had an incredibly amazing life. There's plenty out there that I haven't done. I'm not fantastically well travelled because whenever I had money, I tended to spend it on equipment rather than going places. And I always felt that if I buy a guitar, if I buy an effects pedal, if I buy a processor, if I buy an electric piano, that's something that I'll have for years. If I go on a holiday, okay, I'll have this adventure, but then in a few weeks when the holiday is over, the money's gone, I've spent it, and all I have is the memory. So in that sense, I'm glad that I'm in the place where I am. Again, I'm not trying to be boastful, but I've spent a lifetime building up equipment and stuff. I've got a fantastic array of musical instruments, computers, software. I've got mic stands. I've got pop filters for mics. I've got capos to change the pitch of your guitar. I've got fucking cables to boot. I've got all this VR stuff. My house is just full of fucking technologies and things, and I've got video making software, and I've got Photoshop, and I've got voice changes, and I've got face changes, and I've got animation software, and I've got 3D modeling. I've just got so much stuff that I've built up that I own. And that's only one aspect of having had a great life. Even though I've got bad eyesight and can't drive a car and missed out in that way, when I was young, I was tall, I was good looking, I was smart, I was funny, I was musically talented, I got lots of pretty girls. I remember being 15 and coming up to the time when I could get my driver's license and being horribly afraid that I'd be socially stunted and would never get a girlfriend because they would always want the guy with the car. And then when I started playing in bands live at 17, I suddenly realised this actually shits all over having a car. I get so many pretty girls. and I had a great time in my youth with all of that. And yeah, I was a bit body abused. I probably did a lot of things. I did some risky stuff, and I took drugs that I shouldn't have taken, and I drank too much. But I've removed most of the vices of my life. I became self-read on issues and topics and all the stuff and I cared about what was going on in society, which was what prompted me to get into making YouTube videos. And I was actually really inspired by Sargon and his pushback against leftist rubbish. Anyway, I could rave on about all of that stuff for hours, but I guess the point I'm getting down to is if COVID gets me, on my deathbed, I'm happy. I've had an amazing life, and that's another area where the Geordie's followers, they can say whatever the fuck they like. They can try and wind me up whatever as much as they like, and yeah, they can get me to bite sometimes, but they haven't done shit. I've done heaps. Most of them own nothing. I own a lot. Most of them know nothing. I know a lot. I'm certainly not the smartest person around, and I don't know everything. And I'm happy to admit all of that. But I'm not a stupid person, and never will be. All right, guys. Thanks heaps for watching, and putting up with the endurance race. Take care of yourselves. I know you will.